energy tonight and what he brought you guys?
Really good. I mean, he just pounded the boards there and did just a tremendous job. His activity, enabled him to get to the line and made a lot of big rebounds there for us. So, no, he did a really tremendous job going to the boards. That activity and even a couple that other guys got, he kept alive. So, really good.
How different of a team are you guys when he plays like that?
What's that?
How different of a team are you when he plays like that?
Well, it gives us a lot, his activity there when he's playing that hard, and keeping hands on balls with his length, and that makes a huge difference. I mean, we got rebounded by 11, and he's the difference in those rebounds.
Like you saw an improvement of moving the ball around, getting in the paint, getting good shots.
Yeah, we made some steps. It's a slow process, but Jackson out there makes such a big difference. We got to get our bench going. We got to get Way some more minutes, and Jamari's back, and we got to get him a few minutes. So, and we got to get Big E involved with the physicality that's coming. Their bigs were popping out, shooting threes all night, which is not a good thing for Big E. But we got to get him involved. So they do a lot of good things. Wayne's done a great job. He loses some best players to the portal and that. Unbelievable job with what he's got and the way he moves those guys around, and they don't waste possessions. We waste possessions, and they don't. They really work the ball till they get what they want. When we did our three sides tonight, we shot 70%, two sides 52%. But when we get impatient, we were 30% on one side. So we just got to do a better job of moving the ball. That's who we are. That's what we got to do a better job of. We don't have, other than Jackson, we don't have a lot of shot creators. So we got to move the ball and create some shots with ball movement.
After the first few games this year, you were talking about how even though you were winning, you were still a bit disappointed in where the team is at. Now that you guys are headed into a tournament with some tougher opponents, how are you feeling about your team's progress?
We're still way behind where we should be. There's no doubt about that. The next 5 games we have, 2 of them conference, when we get back from Vegas, we're going to have a hell of a week in practice. We're going to have to improve our free throw shooting, obviously. We're going to have to get tougher on the boards. Our ball movement's got to get better. So, yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a more important week of practice than the one we have coming up, getting ready for next Monday, Auburn. I don't know if you watched Auburn play Houston, but the physicality and the athleticism of the game, we got a long way to go, to match that.
Do you like not playing before Monday, or do you like this long stretch where you all practice?
For where we're at, we need it. We need some days here to practice, and so no, I'm glad we got practice time. It wouldn't hurt to have one more game, but we can get a lot done in practice, and we're going to need the practice time.
Still put pieces together. Dana didn't sort this out, which is natural. But when you do have the 3 foundational players that you have, when a game like this gets to 3 points with 10 minutes to go, that Jackson can take over a game, that KJ and Nate can both get to boards and get to the line. How key is that through a learning process, particularly when you were behind at the beginning, like to have those 3 guys capable of doing that, where a younger team may not have that guy to turn to?
No, it's critical. I mean, that's what you expect from experienced guys that have played for you. Those guys, they've been in big games. They've been to NCAA tournaments, So, as we bring TK along and Dev and Dez and guys that haven't played at this level, Way's making an adjustment. Jamari hasn't played. Big E. If those 3 guys don't play really good, it's not going to happen for us here early. We might be able to get away with it in January and February, them not playing well. But, I mean, you saw what happened in Hawaii when Jackson didn't play, and even Rice when Jackson didn't shoot it good and was a little off his game. We need his experience at the guard spot. And, Nate, he's been here forever. He's got to play good, and KJ hadn't been going to the boards like that. you know, and he just did, like I said, a tremendous job getting to the boards tonight. You know, when he plays like that, he's a different player. And that's what he did to end the last 12, 13 games last year. He went and got 7, 8 boards every game and really got involved. I told the guys, I mean, if you want to get involved in the game, just go rebound. It gets you physical. It gets you involved in the game. And that really was true for KJ tonight.
What's your comfort level been so far with the coach's challenge aspect of games now? And what is it like in situations when KJ is saying, I swear I didn't touch it? Like how do you kind of weigh?
Well, you know, we got a little pad, you know, we're running it, so you're trying to slow it down to, you know, see if KJ's not lying. But no, he was pretty confident, and the video was pretty confident. So, you know, but I guess that's my first one in 4 games, you know. So it's new, you know, it's something that, you know, if you use it early like that, you better get it right, you know, because if you need it in the last 2 minutes, you know, or later in the game, you know, you got to have it. So you got to be really sure, you know, when you do challenge one.